Hi everybody, Head Trader Patrick here for another pretty quick video. This one I'm calling Beware the Horn 2, just to show you another example of where this concept of a horn can get you in trouble. A horn or a peak or a bubble. We'll take a quick look, just jump right into the chart here at Caterpillar. From the date we're looking at is January 29th, 2018. And leading up to this, Cat started basing, back here about 6-7 months ago, and then had this nice run up. And then, and you can see along the way, there really weren't any entries. You can tell by the red down here. There's just nothing. And then all of a sudden, in the end of January 2018, we start getting an entry point. And this is where the horn rears its ugly head, because at face value this looks like just something uptrending and nice and smooth and gentle. This doesn't look like anything to be concerned about, and it is, and again because of the horn. So I'm going to move over to a slightly different window here. We'll take a look at this same still Cat, still on a 195. And again, as I suggested in the other video, start drawing some trend lines and see what this chart looks like when those trend lines are drawn in. So I'm going to draw, so that's on the top side of this nice looking trend, and here's the bottom side. Again, does not have to be perfect, just has to be close enough. And this is probably a little lower. There we go. That's probably fine. Somewhere in there. Close enough. So you can see, right about December 18th and 19th, 2017, Cat starts to move outside the channel. And from 150 all the way up to 172, that's a 16-17% jump outside the channel. That should trigger warning signs with respect to the beware the horn. So jumping back to the trade entry, again, this looks a little more subtle. This doesn't look like it's a big problem. So inside this box is where you would have thought might make a good trade entry, and you can see you would have entered right here. Let me put my cursor on here. You had entered right here at about 164, and Cat would have jumped down all the way down to 143. That's like an 18% drop. That would have crushed you from a profitability standpoint. You would have lost a lot of money, probably twice. If you would have rolled this trade, you would have lost on the initial, you would have lost on the roll. You don't ever really want to roll more than once, twice at the outset, but you would have lost this trade. So moving back to the chart that depicts the horn a little bit better. So we're looking at sort of coming out of the horn as you descend down here, kind of middle of the channel, somewhere in the about 153. So let's take it. 153 looks pretty safe to start looking at trades again, and let's take a look at that 153 mark. So 153, so it's right in here. So right in here, where all these red candles are going south, you would have been greenlit to enter again. And you can see we're still triggered for an entry here on our indicators. We have 1, 2, almost 3 indicators saying go for it. But we get finally right here on February 6th, we get a decent looking green candle post horn. And at this point we are ready to go. And sure enough, if you would have entered here at February 7th, let's move forward to the two dates in front of us here. So you would have entered in at something close to 153, being able to handle a swing down to about 145 with that particular 147. You would have been here with that first spread. You have an expiration date right here, and then the other expiration date is out in the middle of March. Both of those would have been good to go. Both of them would have been just fine. And so again, beware the horn, avoid it when you can, and look for it and get comfortable with identifying it on your chart. Thank you, and happy trading.